This is the one part of my creative routine that I have been able to keep going, and it helps set me up for the entire week. Some of you may know I used to do those morning routine videos, and I really loved them. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I did all my creative stuff before my day started. I have not been doing that. I will get back on that. However, in the meantime, I chose one thing that I could continue to do that would allow me to hit all of those things. And that is sitting down with a candle and my tarot cards and this big journal. And the reason why it works is because I set it up where each little book addresses the area of my life that I need to go through, especially at the beginning of each week. So I'm not going to show you everything that is in here, like inside of the notebooks, because I'm a pretty private person, but I'll give you a gist of the things that I do every day. So this first book is for to-do business, anything having to do with work. This is not grocery. This is not, I have to get new cleats for my son's baseball game. This is anything having to do with my day job, anything having to do with my website, anything that I still need to do for my LLC. It is all of my work mixed in one. It used to just be my day job, but when I did that, then I realized I wasn't focusing on my creative career that I'm trying to build. So now I put everything into one, and it's just a blank book. And I just make lists, and I do an ongoing list, and whatever I do, I check off, and whatever I haven't done, I leave so I can go back to. The second one is creative. This is for observations. This is for journaling thoughts. This is for poems. Now I leave this in here so that when I have inspiration, I can come in and write in it. But when I sit down in the morning and I'm flipping through, here's my to-do list. Now I do something creative. So I force myself to sit and write observations, write a short poem, anything to kind of keep those creative juices flowing. It's always good. And then this one is my content, and I don't care if I show you this because it's not that special. I make a weekly spread, and I keep track of the views. I keep track of every post. I keep track of what doesn't seem to be doing well. I'm not very good at this yet. Otherwise, I would have a lot more followers and a lot more traction. But I figure if I continue to do this, I will get better, and it will help me in marketing my book and other books in the future. And then this is the biggie. This is my Magic of I planner. It's a spiritual planner that incorporates all of the pagan astrological elements of the year, and it literally helps you plan your day spiritually. And I write in it all the time. So it has these really cool spreads that kind of just gives you everything that you need. And then what I do, instead of, again, I don't put my, this is baseball, this is doctors, this is dentists. I will write kind of how the day went. I will make sure that it has like these little, it shows you what's going to be prioritized for the day. And then kind of gives you this breakdown of what that means based on where the planets are, where the sun is, where the moon is. And then you can also, you can customize it to yourself. But this is really important. I keep my tarot spread in here, my daily tarot spreads. I am trying to become more spiritually intentional with how I live my day, and this has helped a lot. So I keep this all in here. I sit down, I go through every single book, and I don't get up until I do. And then when I do, I feel amazing, to be honest. And you might be asking, you're a mother, wait a minute, what about your kids? Where's your schedule for the day? And another little journal. And I also have a huge calendar on my wall. I am constantly inundated with my kids' things. This one's just for me. This one starts off with all of my goals, with all of my dreams, with all of my intentions. And honestly, if I do this, I am a much better mother, and I keep track of my things much better. So if you can, massive journal with all the little journals that address every single piece of your life that you really want to keep track of.